Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now a handoff looking right. Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
That's a big league run. Takes them down inside the 5-yard line, and momentum definitely on the side of the guys on offense. And if you're an offensive lineman, you love to run the football, especially out in the field where there's some space. But I will get you in on a little bit of a secret. Those guys like it in tight, too, because they get matched up, and they get to show just how...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. In for the score. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, that was not quite the holy roller, partner. That was San Diego, Oakland. You might remember that in 1978, right? Kenny Stabler, forward fumble. Dave Casper falls on the end zone. Oakland beats them on the last play of the game. But that was a live football. And what a nice job he did to fall into the end zone. And yes, indeed, folks, that's a touchdown.
By the way, John Madden was coaching in that holy roller game, wasn't he?
He certainly was, and he wanted to make sure that the call went his team's way, was out on the field and was told, yes, it's a touchdown. Now get back on the sidelines.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
56. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to walk. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they'll move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
All right, here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol.
3-19!
Back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is going to be Packer football.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
I seen both of them, but that's how I know this one. When I watched it today, that they mixed the old one in with this one. That nigga family was buying like all types of Netflix and It was just raping him. It was raping him. It was definitely raping him.
I'm playing Lex. I just fumbled in the end zone. He got it.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to lose.
I just fumbled in the end zone. Then he fumbled in the end zone, but he got it, though. I made him fumble in the end zone, but he got it, though.
Second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Man, boy, that shit ain't working. Them fucking slants.
There defensively was
lame ass slants.
Johnson
He be trying to run this shit.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Lucky 56. Gone. Over.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So out now come the Lions. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep. And this is
Man, he's silly as hell trying to press my niggas. He crazy as fuck, ain't he?
As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions are
That should be 14-7. I know he just pressed my niggas, bro. He crazy, ain't he?
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
y'all is?
and I'd hear
What tournament y'all doing?
from the receivers.
Oh, that's that $800 tournament?
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going
Oh,
all
okay.
the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Okay.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back.
Oh, so you get
on
paid
the
either
field.
way.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory,
okay.
which means you're going to lose the field position battle.
How many people was in there?
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Shit, I'm a hoe.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Get your fat ass down, boy.
He's taken down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Detroit! 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 Over!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Throwing it to my niggas, man. He just literally
on now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And taken right at the 35. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And his throw here's incomplete.
They let that motherfucker.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
I gotta come back to that.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Let's go. 319.
They'll start by running the option to the right. He pitches it out. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Set. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They'll look to throw here. flush to his right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7
Nigga,
yards.
you got a
that time
punt,
as he
nigga.
scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
He just cheated me, but it's all gravy, though.
That your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1.
He just
but
literally
it
just
pays
cheated
off.
me,
They
though.
convert.
He had the punt. Nah,
So
he got it, but he just cheated me, though. But it's all good. Yeah, though, he just cheated me, though. You seen that shit? Cheated the fuck out of me,
And
though.
they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the
It's
50.
a motherfucking...
They pick up 12 on the play there,
Fuck.
and they move the chains.
Fuck,
Well, he's
stop me,
broken off
Mr.
some
Rule.
big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Then on the ground they go with a running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Lucky 56.
And he'll go on the ground. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Wasn't that easy, huh?
Pick up there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 1:57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And they'll run it here. And
They
the second
bullshit,
effort
man.
gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal. And that's caught inside the 35.
You can't stop him, Lex.
Touchdown,
boy.
Detroit. A big play there.
That's all I'm going to do to you all game.
Yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The point after is good, and it's now 17-14. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, he shifts past him. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it, rest of the game. And it does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackles.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner, everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And it is incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an
now you
effort to
want
get
to
his
punt
hand
since
on
it's
that
4th
one,
and fucking
knock it
10.
away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now you want to punt,
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one. This is inside the 15. And he'll take this in.
Dunking on he does.
We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Dunking on he does.
Now the try here for the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Where you think you're running over?
Down here at about the 17-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And
they playing me, bro.
A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific
I've been doing one play on legs. One play. Yeah. Hella fun, though. He can't do shit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Right side complete to Butler. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue landing. Blue.
Back to throw here.
Ah.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I should have threw it high.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We got action.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
We got action.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Gone, 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 gone.
They'll set up a throw. Fighting to stay upright. But he can't get away forever.
Stop running with that boy.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether it's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
He said burn.
They'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15.
Oh, I should have just kept running. He's shitty.
18 yards. And the Lions will take over. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Open man, Butler complete. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Give me that, boy. You ain't stopping that boy.
39 that time. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Boy!
Touchdown, Detroit. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. With those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Detroit.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays.
He wormed his way out of there.
But most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running.
Thank you.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Green 39! Green 39!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That one complete to Elliott. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Looking to throw. Looking for the end zone.
Oh,
so he took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing for his running back.
Oh, flag. Thank you.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hurry up, here we go! 319!
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Yeah, buddy.
Martin the punter now out to kick it away.
Playing the game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. Going for the deep ball. And that is caught.
Ooh, he caught that.
Oh, my, he pulled
Good
it in.
catch.
It's a big play for the Pack on third. 55 yards. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, they played me. That was a pick.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Oh, that was a pick like a motherfucker.
For 18.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Oh, damn. That, he said, if I watch that nigga,
The Packers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is third and 8.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
Back to throw.
Thank
He's
you.
going to be intercepted a third time. Kevin King with a pick, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
You ain't scoring no more.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. That's caught by Butler over the middle. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite
Everybody know the
defender on
code.
him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Looking deep downfield and nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going up top. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pass
They've done a good
interference.
job on these receivers. Pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh.
Down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Gone!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Lions on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
This league got to last to April 23rd, bro. I need it to last to April 23rd.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Hey, he can rap, though. JG's can rap.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add
Dude
6
can rap.
more as they go on 4th
Dude
and
can
goal.
rap, though. I can't even perk.
Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Oh,
And he's
stop
not
me
going
on
to
the
get
one.
in. They stop him at the 1. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
Get that shit, Jay. Who you playing? Nothing over here, boy. What you got, bro? That's not that thing we be playing?
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started.
He said it's
7 of
looking
7.
ugly
It's
from
1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
And on the ground they go with a running back. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll run it here.
Oh, I missed the tackle.
Not a whole lot doing
Ooh,
there,
but I know
so
how to
get
do
it
that
up
now.
about the
I know how to get you
28-yard
down,
line.
Lex.
A gain of 3, second down.
I know how to get you.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And his passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
They'll look to throw here. Try to lay one up deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for the Lions. 51 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting.
Where was it at? I didn't even know they were. I didn't even know they was doing a motherfucking battle and shit.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
They're going to look to throw. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
Oh, they perped!
Quarterback of his caliber.
Oh, they perped on me.
Very often. I mean, there it is.
Thank you. Booth review that. That's fucking touchdown, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. They just played me.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Detroit!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Detroit!
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it.
And I'm pressing this bitch ass. Still can't motherfucking get away from him. You still can't get away from me, nigga.
Time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
He's going to let it fly. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I be holding on to it too long.
Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
They go play action here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
That's super.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Now let's go. 3.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Now a handoff looking right. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
The West is the best. Why it ain't?
All right,
Why it
try and keep hope alive.
It's like, nah, but I'm in Coleraine, nigga. I don't even give a fuck
for
about the West.
As expected, they're going for
You
it
said
to
Coleraine
keep
got
the
cheap
ball alive.
rent.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he'll take this all the way down inside
I'm
the
in
40.
Coleraine.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think
gotta
a
score
confidence
again,
hit
man.
does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a
Nah.
little bit. But as you and I
I'm
both
playing
know, it's not
I'm playing
always
Lex.
just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped.
Oh, they
There's so
played
many
me.
different
Run
things.
that bitch
Bottom
back.
line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing.
Run that bitch back.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, they played me
It's
again.
incomplete. Despite
Hey,
the
I'm
lead
about
here
to
in the
get
fourth,
this bitch.
they're
He
still
got me
taking
fucked
shots.
Not
up.
content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. A big offensive explosion helped leading them
Who don't know the 4th down rule?
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Lex tried to cheat on the 4th down rule. That's why he got blown out.
That much easier when they're scoring that many points allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
His quarterback had 120 rushing yards. My quarterback had 64 rushing yards. My quarterback had Zeke had 64 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns. Skywalker had 298 yards. Skywalker had 298 yards. Good God. 298.
Right, this receiver. I mean, this fucking formation crazy. Oh, he didn't get the pick. Oh, that's his fault. That is the wishbone. That's why I just said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had fumbles and shit. One nigga was fumbling. One nigga fumbled twice. Oh yeah, Zeke fumbled. That's where he got a motherfucking shit off that too. I forgot.
This quarterback wants to run. I'm giving you a bit of that milk case, boy. You getting every bit of that milk.
Mm. Man, I ain't punting out one time in that fucking game.
Let's go, big sack on second down.